stay in. You gonna say hi to the people? Don't bump. You gonna bump it? No. Hi. Ow, that was my toe. All right, let's do gratuitous telly footage. Say hi, baby. Hey. Hey. You gotta say hi to Gunner. You know he wants to see you. Along with everybody else. Woo! You okay? Got the sniffles? You go look up at Daddy. Come here. Hey. Look up at Daddy. Do you want an ice cube? You want an ice cube? You want an ice cube? Go! Alright. Alright. Woo. Hey y'all, Sunday. Actually, Hrntfixr here. Just got back a little while ago from the gun show. They have one here this weekend. Again, the gun shows here in Jacksonville, Florida are fucking horrible. They've really gone downhill. And the fairgrounds where this one is held every once a quarter, there was a lot of empty space. There was a lot of missing vendors that I was hoping to see again, to be honest with you. Well, before I get to that, I did get my buddy here, local, my buddy Jimmy here, Mr. Jimmy O, got me I can't remember where, here, kill me, I forgot where he said he got this. He got me a huge, just absolutely huge, blue and white Smith & Wesson logo flag, and he just like, hey man, I was there, I saw it, I was like, and I got it for you, no big deal. And I'm like, dude, you have no idea how much that means that you were just you saw that, thought of me, and you're like, hey man, I'm gonna get that from my buddy. And I owe you, Jimmy, I really do. Thank you so much. Again, and when I got the package, he left it on the porch because I was working, and I was like, I got nowhere to put that in here. Maybe I'll thumbtack it to the ceiling. How's that? I don't know. As far as gun show goodies go, they had a couple of used, as you can see, used Palmetto State Armory ARV, AKV ARV 9mm, 15 bucks a piece. That's cheaper than I can get them from, way cheaper than I can get them from Palmetto State Armory brand new. So I've got 2 more of those, because I can never have too many for my AKV. I'm selling my ARV because I don't need both. I gotta be honest, as much as I don't want to get rid of them, my CZ Scorpion, I got that on the sell list too. I went to see the YST. I've told you guys about these guys in the past. I've gotten a lot of gear from them, flashbang smokes, surgical kit, emergency surgical kit, my plate carrier and ceramic plates from them. Well, and they're there every time, and they remember me, and they made me a deal. I was like, hey, I said, is there any, I said, I don't want to trade mine in, but I said, I really want a multicam. They said, well, here, and they made me a deal on it, and all I'm going to do is take my plates out and put them in these. And then when I get if I sell some more guns or whatever, I will put some plates into my all black one. But I just figured camo would be better if I got a truck through the woods on the way home, if the shit is fan, blah blah blah, etc etc etc. And everything I'm getting, I love the Scorpion multicam, and that's what this is. Absolutely love it. Already has the cushy things that I put on my other one, so it already comes with them, so I don't have to buy any more or change over what I have on the black one already. Like I said, why not? It was a hell of a deal. They made me a hell of a deal. I was going to get another Krakos knife. He came out with another one, but it was just a little too much for me this time. Maybe next time when he's down there, I'm going to get the latest and greatest from him. But it's an out the front, and it is just beautiful. Feels great. But I didn't want to drop that much on it. Now, don't forget, down in the belt box, Kratos knives, if you use Jim Hill, I'll have it right here or something, all one word, you're getting 15% discount at the website. Shameless plug. I love his knives. I carry one of his folders out in town. I don't carry it at work because, one, it's over the 3-inch limit, And two, I don't want to fuck it up out there. I'd rather fuck it up protecting myself out on the street. So, what else? I don't think that's the last thing I got was on my sell list was my original CSX because I bought the CSX E series and I like it better. So I got it in the box, put a sign on it, and walked around with it. And then I ran into one of my local FFL, the pawn shop I go to. Big Jim down there. He was down at the thing with his friends in their local business that they have. And he goes, "Hey, come here, I want you to see the Smith." I'm like, "Oh, fuck." And so I walk over, he goes, he cuts the gun show, you gotta have zip ties holding them on. And he goes, "I want you to feel this trigger. I think they did some work on it." So I went, did a double squeeze. And I was like, "Oh, that's not bad." And then I pulled the hammer back and did and I was like, "Oh, that's dangerous." And he goes, and they had 7 bills on it. I said, "Well, what do you give me from a..." And I pulled the CSX box out, and I said, "What do you give me for that?" And one of the guys, he scanned it. He scanned a barcode on the box. He goes, and I had $5.50 on it, and then I dropped it to $4.95 because, I didn't get it. I got a couple bites, but, people were like, "Eh." And then I said, "Well, I'll take it for..." And then he goes, "Well, I'll give you 4. You give me 3 for this." And I said, "Well, okay." It's a model 19-4 nickel. And this, when I say this trigger, again, I'm going to show you this one. Hold on. It's empty, you fucking idiots. So, and I'm just going to use a finger here. Watch. I mean, did you see it move? Now here's the double. I'll do it this way, double, or the single pull or whatever. I mean, it's butter, dude. It's butter. And a 19.4 nickel. So this would have been discontinued in 1996. It's the 4-inch barrel. Nickel, so it's worth way more than the $300 cash I gave him. And a little more than I wanted for the thing. So I think I made out like a fat rat on this. Even though there's no box and everything, it's got the Hogue overmoldeds on it. I don't think these... It said they came with... oh God, what was the word they used? Aftermarket grips, I think it said in the Smith & Wesson book. So I don't know if these are the originals for it or not, but it's a wheel gun that, man, that is just fucking stupid smooth. It's just that smooth. This could be a carry. 357 Magnum, 19-4 and nickel. And it's dirty. It needs to be kissed with some polishing and stuff. And I think they've painted the red ramp front because it's awful thick on there. I don't know. Doesn't matter to me. I for the collection, I don't have a nickel or stainless or whatever. It's nickel. I guarantee it's not stainless. Because I didn't see stainless anywhere around the 19-4s in all the books I looked at. So a nickel 19-4 for the collection. Fuck yes. That makes like 3 or 4 19s I have. The others are blue. So I absolutely love it. Absolutely, absolutely, absolutely. Absolutely. 6 shots. It'll take my fucking speed loaders. Alright. That's all I got at the gun shop. I got a new little... I told you, I love the Scorpion multicam. I ran out of space in the snack bar for all my fucking patches, all my morale patches and stuff. So I got me another one. Timu. There you go. Fucking Timu. I want to kill Van. I should call her Val just to piss her off. No, Van got me turned on to fucking Timu, and it's like, holy shit. And again, it's all Chinese crap. I know. I'm not stupid. And just, but it's cheap. Even from the local warehouse, you gotta pay. You get it a little quicker from local warehouse, but you gotta pay tax. So this is Liberal Tears fucking pepper gel. 2 of them fit perfectly in this little thing. I think I've showed this before, but I wanted to show it again. And again, I love the fucking multicam. And I got one of these. And this is, oh God, let me get my glasses on. I don't think I've showed you guys this one. Super Paralysant. CS gas, whatever. So, here, I'll just show you. It says NATO. It's little green. It was a couple of bucks. It was like $3. Why not? I know, I'm stupid. I'm sitting here bitching about fucking money, not having the money I need to buy all the Smith & Wessons that are coming out. Speaking of new Smith & Wessons, they came out with another lever action. This time it is in 4570, and I'm screaming because right now I can't afford one. I keep seeing people having the 2024 Spec Series set up kit, and I can't afford that one right now. The SD 40 2.0s out there, the all metal 40 Smith & Wesson's M&P 2.0s out there. The mountain gun and 44 and 357 are out there. It's hard to find those. They just came out this week. Came out with two-toned M&P 2.0s. They have a like a dark FDE OD green. Really cool. They come out with revolvers that are now Cerakoted, and I'm just like, you motherfucker. Since the first of the year, they come out with like 30 fucking guns. Or variations, different variations of guns. And I'm like, they're just knocking just right out of the park. Right out of the park. I have sold one. I sold the micro dagger. Tuesday I'll be selling one of the 1911s that was on the list. I want to say it's a T-Sauce with the Recover Tactical gear and a comp on it. The guy shot at it. He says, "Man, is this on your list?" I'm like, "As a matter of fact, it is." So he's going to buy that off of me Tuesday after work. And again, I'm not living paycheck to paycheck, but it's getting a little tight because I've overrun my fucking credit cards on me. I was stupid. I knew I was getting up there, and I didn't even. I'm just like, fuck it. And then all of a sudden the reality hit that, holy crap, there's some serious fucking minimum payments on this, which I don't make minimum payments ever. I always pay more, but some of them are way the fuck up there. Again, on me being stupid. If I have to put a whole bunch of shit up to an auction house and make some quick cash and pay some down and get out of where I'm at. I mean, I looked at my credit score; it's still like 723 or 725 or some shit like that. So I know I'm not doing that bad. I would like to be a little more comfortable on it. I got to get deeper in work on my VA disability. A little catch up here going with you guys because I haven't put a video out in a long time. Trying to work on that. Let me pause this for a quick second so it's easier to work with. And I'm already yellow on my fucking light. But that's up with me. A bunch of us got together. I don't know if I told you guys. A bunch of us got together at another range. Not my gun club range, but another open range, public range. Out past Cecil Field where I work. A bunch of the guys I work and girls I work with came out, had a good time. They're talking about doing it once a month. I want to say they're saying the first week of May we're going to do it again. 100-yard range, 100 by at least 60, maybe 75 yards wide, 100 yards deep. They got some steel up. I put my steel out further. These guys were shooting steel with an AR at 10 yards. I'm like, whoa! No, if you're going to shoot steel, it's going to be with pistols, or you're going to shoot my steel out 50, 60, and 75, or the 100-yard steel that's out there. Do not shoot anywhere from 20 yards or closer with a fucking 5.56, 7.62, or a shotgun. Do not do it. I'm like, that shit will start coming back and hitting us. No. And they weren't staying even on the line. There was a lot of people, they just go and start shooting, and there was people like over 10 feet this way shooting up in front of them. I'm like, no. The next time we go, we're going to make a strict rule on that. I know we're out there having fun, but we got to be safe. So Had a blast, shot a lot of different stuff. A lot of people, I took just an entire truckload out there. Just an ungodly, and hell, at least a third of the guns I took out didn't get shot, or they only got shot by me. So nobody wanted to. I'm like, hey, you guys can try anything. Just let me know what you want to use. I brought a fucking ton, like 10,000 rounds of assorted ammunition. Come on. I am the giver. But no, it's fun. It was fun. Like I said, it was. Then they just, if I got a picture, I'll put it over here. They tore they beat the fuck out of my steel. I gotta get some new bolts for a couple of them. Let me change this. All right. So let's do a little Sunday rant. Talk about all the shit going down. Still haven't seen any arrests that were supposed to shock the world. Damn assholes. I'm starting to think that fucking Trump and all this fucking cabinet, even though I like a lot of them, I'm just like, y'all, we wanted results. You all said day one we're doing this. Day one you didn't do it. So you need to stop lying to us and get some shit going on. Yeah, excuse me, I'm thirsty as hell. I just finished eating lunch about 20 minutes, not even 20 minutes ago. So I'm a little full. Let's see what else. It was some of these. I saw Michigan. Yes, I said the M word. Michigan's governor was at the White House about something, and she was hiding her face when all the media turned around and was taking pictures and video of her. I'm like, wow, what a fucking cunt you are. You're there, but you don't want to be seen there. Why? What the fuck? And then who was it? Trump sat down with Bill Maher for dinner. Had him to the White House and had dinner together. And Maher is a liberal as liberal gets, right? But he was like, he's a nice guy. He actually laughs. You never see him laugh. He said he laughs. He got up. And Maher said he printed off like 60. He had his people put 60 of quotes of Trump calling him stupid and all this other stuff. And he said, I bought it here. I wanted you to see these. He goes, you want me to sign it? And Trump signed it for him. He goes, yeah, actually, I want you to sign it. So, there's a lot of this misinformation, which is censorship, but misinformation is actually, I do believe, coming from the mainstream media, the left, the deep state, whatever you want to, the cabal, whatever you want to call them. They are fucking going batshit. They're like, oh, the stock market dropped 9%. And I was like, that's a drop in the bucket for the stock market. 9% ain't shit. Go back to when fucking, what's his name, Obama was in there. Remember when it dropped 24 fucking percent? That was a drop, and you motherfuckers didn't say a word about it. Well, that whole fucking 2008 market crash, remember? Holy shit. 9%, and then guess what? It jumped up and and 2 days later it jumped up into the fucking, a record-breaking day. And they're like, oh, the tariffs. I'm like, do you guys realize that every country in the world tariffs the fuck out of us? It's about time we turn the tables. And how many countries in the world, when Trump said, hey, I'm going to start tariffing you assholes back more, and they all went, whoa, we're going to come to the table. China trying to fucking out fucking businessman Trump is killing me. I'm dying laughing over it. Oh, we're going to raise ours 125 cents. Okay, we're going to go 150. That kind of shit. And I'm like, whatever. Well, Jim, your Temu shit. I can do without it. I went how many years? I've only been on Temu for a couple months. I've went all these years without getting on, or Temu, or however the fuck you say it. I don't give a shit. And same thing with, and most of the stuff I see on there, I can go on Amazon and find the same thing, but it costs more. Half the crap on fucking Amazon is from China, and 3/4 of that crap that's from China on Amazon is on Temu a hell of a lot cheaper. Oh, real quick, back to my, give me 1 second. Let me pause this. 1 second. Never mind. I was going to talk about something. I said, no, I'll wait. I'd rather show than talk about it. It'd be much easier if I show it in another video. What else? What is under my foot there? Oh. I was talking about Trump and tariffs and all that. And anyway, and the left are losing their mind. He's deporting, and these fucking judges, oh, you have to bring all these criminals back to the United States. You can't deport them. Well, they're already deported and back in El Salvador in a fucking max goddamn prison. You call the fucking president of El Salvador and tell him to send them back then and see what happens. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and yesterday was Friday was the last day you could self-deport. Now, if you're here illegally, they're going to fucking throw you out. I know. This guy's been here for 38 years. He's paid taxes. I'm like, I don't give a shit. You broke the law coming here. Bye. I was born here. You were born here, hopefully. And if you weren't, if you're watching this and weren't born here, are you legal? Are you? I'm stupid. I know. And look, and everybody's like, well, Jim, you have no compassion. You're right. I don't. I am sick and tired of watching the dumb, useless, the dumb, useless, worthless assholes that don't want to follow the law. Do we have too many laws in this country? Yes, yes we do. Do we have too many taxes in this country? Yes, yes we do. Do we have representation without, or do we have taxation without representation? Legally, yes we do. Morally, no we fucking don't. These assholes don't fucking do a thing we want them to do. They fucking tax us into the ground. They fucking they handcuff our Second Amendment, our Fourth Amendment, our 10th Amendment. And if you don't know, if you only know the First and Second Amendments, maybe you should educate yourself on the rest of them. Well, that was only during the Revolutionary War. I'm like, no, then you don't understand how the amendments work. And you don't understand fucking English because they're plain and simple to me. And if you Wikipedia that shit, it'll fucking give you all kinds of weird fucking answers. So don't fucking do that. Actually here's a Citizen's Rule Book. Here's the Constitution and the Bill of Rights of the fucking of the United States. Read them. Read the Declaration of Independence. You know how many people don't know the fucking first line of the Declaration of Independence? If you're waiting for me to tell you because you don't know, fuck you. Look it up yourself. Read it for yourself. Take away the first key words in that. Life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness. Fucking morons. And if another fucking Gen Z or some fucking... you know what? I just... Anyway. Yeah, and there I saw, was it Thursday? I think it was. Thursday said... Wednesday or Thursday, oil's below $60 a barrel. And I went, then why the fuck am I still paying over $3 a gallon for regular fucking unleaded? Why? You fucking greedy bastards. Ugh. I think I told you I rode in IHOP's fucking Tesla. And he let me drive his Tesla around the block, around the neighborhood here real quick when he stopped in on his Florida trip. I gotta admit, that thing put me in the seat. I want to say I've said this before, but I'm still like, wow. Now, will I buy a Tesla? No. Nothing against Tesla, Elon, or anything, except too bad I don't have my PayPal back. I mean, fucking goddamn. And they keep sending me shit. We're updating our terms. Hey, assholes, you shut me down, but you won't let me delete my fucking account. Fucking dickheads. Anyway, but yeah, the Tesla, it's cool as fuck. I gotta be honest, when you let off the gas, it comes, boom, it's almost to a complete fucking stop, dude. And I'm like, okay, I'm sorry, but somebody would rear end me when I first got mine, because I'd be letting off gas and damn near coming to a stop in the middle of the fucking road. Uh, and then the whole electronic, the big screen, and look at all the shit that's on the screen, and I'm like, yeah. My old fucking, hey, oh look, squirrel. Yeah. And oh, speaking of squirrels, I haven't seen much. I put a squirrel feeder and a bird feeder up in the backyard. I have a bird just dive bombing Tilly when it's in the yard. It is dive bombing Tilly and me. Like getting us the fuck out of the yard. I'm like, whoa, 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 whoa. It's like a white gray with black tips. It's not, you know, I don't recognize it. And I'm sure if I took a picture of it, you got 100 or 30 of you that watch these videos will go, oh, it's this. Like you're some fucking brainchild. You know, kiss my ass. I'm wound up. I ain't kidding you. It's just watching the sheer lack. Let me start over on this particular thought or thought train. This process I'm getting ready to do. In general, in the United States, I don't give honestly, I don't give two shits about the rest of the world at this point. I really fucking don't. But in this country, the lack of moral fucking aptitude, the lack of self-control, the lack of common courtesy running rampant, the lack of mental fortitude is just rampant in this country. People are just as brain dead and just stupid. You want to call them retards? They're retarded. I can't believe it. I mean, I work with people that I watch them. Sometimes I watch them and go, how the fuck are you even alive? I mean, how do you remember to breathe in and out? I mean, because you can't remember anything fucking else. And then this whole mentality of I'm owed this or I'm owed that or this. I want to start at I want a $100,000 job with that $3 an hour fucking work ethic. I want $60,000 a year and I can't find my butt with 2 greased fingers and a map. It is so frustrating. And I'm going for a promotion at work, and I'm not going to say, that's all I'm going to say about it. I already have my interview and everything. I want to talk about it and jinx it like I did the last fucking thing. If I get it, I'm perfect for the job. I really do. It's a instructor slash trainer slash coach slash mentor position. And I didn't realize it is a huge promotion and level and money. I gotta be honest, when I first looked at the rec when it came out, all I did was look at what it said it was and what the requirements were. I didn't look any further than that. I didn't look at the pay scale. I didn't look at the level. I didn't look at any of that. And because I didn't care. I just saw what it was, and I said, that's what I want to do, because it was brought to me by my manager and said, you need to go for this. You're perfect for this. And I was like, okay, I'll look at it. And then when I saw it, I was like, ooh, I got all excited. And then I had my interview, and my manager's in the interview. So I'm like, yeah, my manager was in my last interview too. Yeah, I didn't get that one either, did I? But we'll see. Fingers crossed. I interviewed Friday. They said I'll know something within a week, yes or no. And I'm like, well, that's good. I didn't want to wait too long. I don't want to be nervous for more than a week. How's that? I actually got, and again, on my interview, I think I did okay. At first I was like, man, I'm going to crush this. All right, maybe I did crush it. And then I got I calmed down, and the adrenaline dump hit, and I went, I think I did okay. And then couple of my buddies were asking me questions, and they're like, well, what do you think? What did they say? What did you do? And I'm like, dude, everything was a blur. I said, I really only got tongue-tied twice. And my first interview I had for that lead position a while back, I couldn't talk to save my life. So, and then I also took advice from a couple other people and said, have notes in front of you. Take your resume. Take the, had my copy of my resume after I had AI fix it. I didn't even, it never dawned on me to have AI write my fucking resume. So what I did is I took my resume, put it into an AI, wait a minute, hold on. It's flashing yellow, so it's starting to get low. But anyway, put my AI, and I was like, wow. It said, use this instead of this line, say this. And I'm like, well, it means the exact same thing, but it sounds cooler on this one. And I'm like, and everything on it, even the AI stuff, everything's true. I will not put something on my resume ever, 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 ever. And I know people lie on their resume because I work with them all day, every day. But I will never lie on a resume. You know why? Because when you get hired and then when you get in there and you can't do your fucking job, then the company's like, well, shit. So do you think you're going to get them good raises? Do you think you're going to get that fucking... When the time comes and the company says, hey, we got to weed out and, because we got to thin down a little bit, times are tough. Guess who's first to go? The guy that lied on, or the girl, or because there's a couple of them working there too, that lied on their resume. They're the first ones gone, in my opinion. So, and I don't want to be that guy. I don't want... well, Mr. Hill, you said you could do this. Well, and I can. Well, how do you... Show us. Here you go. And then the guy that lies on his resume, well, show us. Retard. So anyway, sorry, I got off track of all the other stuff. But wish me luck, but I don't want to jinx it. So anyway, so again, to the country being a bunch of fucking retards. Just the left is now on the side of people breaking the law. The left is now on saying that we need illegals to pick our fucking produce and work our farms and all this shit. When 20 years ago they were saying, no, we can't have that. We got to have American jobs. And the internet is forever, and video is forever because it's on the internet now. So all you assholes. So they're now for the terrorists, they're for illegal immigration, they're for MS-13 and Bayataga and all these fucking South American, Central American fucking gang members and fucking lunatics. The cartels. I mean, no, you can't make the cartels terrorist organization. Well, what money are you getting from them? Oh, you gotta let illegals in. Oh, what kickbacks are you getting? Oh, you can't have guns. Yeah, we know what you're talking about. We know why you don't want to have us to have guns. And by the way, since this is Gun Show Goody personal update / Sunday chat, I saw a post from, I want to say it was either FPC or Second Amendment, or I can't remember which group it was that I follow. It might have been NAGR, I don't remember. But they said, for the first quarter of... Oh, that was a fart. It's hell getting old. For the first quarter of 2025, there were... God, now I'm drawing a blank. 14.2 million background checks in a quarter. If law-abiding gun owners were the problem, you wouldn't be here. And you motherfuckers up in Washington and from the local to the federal governments, you need to start watching your ass. Because there was a guy that asked Charlie Kirk, when do we get to use the guns? Because tyranny and taxation without representation and everything that the Constitution was made to prevent is happening to us now. And he said no. It's not time. He said we have to do it peacefully. They want us to just start shooting people in the name of tyranny and all this other thing so that they can implement their fucking evil plans on us. So, I mean, I'm with the guy. When do we start fucking cleaning the house? Because we can, as a country, we cannot keep going the way we are. Or end up like fucking all these other piece of shit countries that we're not, we're not a democracy, you fucking dumbass retarded motherfuckers. We are a constitutional republic. Learn the difference, because it does make one. A difference, that is, for you fuckers that can't speak English. Alright. I gotta be done with this. I'm way until he's probably scared shitless out there. Like, who's he yelling at? Because I haven't done one of these in a while. So here you go. Thanks for the handful of you guys and girls and whoever that watch these things. Thank you very much. I do this to get this off my chest so I don't fucking blow a gasket. Hopefully it entertains you to watch a 60-something-year-old redneck idiot from Florida just start talking shit. So with that, this is the Hrntfixr.
I don't know what the fuck just happened, but I don't really care.
And to the United States government, I love my country. I hate you motherfuckers.
Yeah, I'm gonna get the fuck up out of here. Fuck this shit, I'm out.
Later.